Welcome back, Guardians. Uh, yeah, one of my least favorite. When this was the only version of it out here, it was my least favorite strike. Mainly because there's a lot of hiking, and then you just wait around the shit. It's kind of like being at Disneyland, but without the fun of being at Disneyland. If that makes it any sensibilities to you. Um, so it looks like somebody was waiting for. Wow, he's just a bullet sponge. Oh no, never mind. He wasn't a bullet sponge. It was just waiting for that guy to do his thing. Yeah. So the big thing I like, the least, the things I don't like about these kinds of strikes, it's there's I'm sucking my teeth because I'm feeling very superior about this comic. There's a Pinot Requiem or something like that. It's an idea that you put in 20% effort to get 80% return. And that's what you're supposed to be doing as far as maintaining profit margins and effort margins and task management and all that kind of fun stuff. And 100% of the activity, you want to be putting in 20%, not more than that. And that's why teamwork makes the dream work. Well, the problem here is that with a strike like this, you spend about 60% of the strike in dead space. It is literally just running around and looking for the shit. I don't like drawn out narrative. Well, not even narrative. I don't like drawn out romances, is what the Japanese RPG market used to call it. Romance games are games that you spend days, weeks, months, leveling up into it. It goes right back into the actual genre from which it's named, where you're trying to get an NPC to fall in love with you. The thing about these kinds of strikes is that it's just, look at this dead hallway. There should be ads in here. We should be fighting nonstop. It's a fucking strike. I mean, it's not even like we get the time to level up our fucking super or anything. We don't get that opportunity. There are no checkpoints along the way to get super energy. You've got to include that in your build. So I don't know. It's just a badly designed level. I just don't have fun with it. It's it's just not that cool. But yeah, the Corrupted. What is this called? The Scarlet Keep, Birthplace of the Vile, and the Sword Something Other Fuckers. Those I don't like the Corrupted because again, it's a lot of running around, a lot of stand and defend. There's very little opportunities for extra loot, and it's just it just gets tedious after a time, and you just kind of don't feel like really participating. You have elites that are just kind of just boring. I mean, this wasn't even exciting in Destiny 1, honestly. This was not even exciting in Destiny 1. Wizards are just the most annoying fucks. At least Shriekers will fucking give you something to fucking chew on. You gotta be fucking alert with them. Do we already knock this one out? I don't know. But again, it's kind of like when I was in grade school, I was getting C's and D's for a short time. My parents, were not having the best of relationships at the time. And I know that that's really, in hindsight, when you're talking with actual pediatric psychologists, psychiatrists, I don't know, people who deal with the brain and the emotions. And talking with people, later on who are qualified in the field, they said, "Oh yeah, you were definitely dealing with the fact that your mom and dad were separating, and there was upheaval in the household and stuff like that." But my parents did get so concerned with me because I'm not a stupid kid. But what it turned out to be was after the schools. Counselors, I guess. I don't know what the fuck to call them. Anyway, the dudes that find out whether or not you're actually just needing extra assistance or whatever the case is, and they came back and said, yeah, his IQ is off the chart, is way higher than we anticipated, and it's actually he's IQing great. I don't remember what the number was, but I was like one of 3 other students in the entire school that had this high score. or in this percentile or whatever the fuck it was called. And I was just bored. I was bored to fucking tears with the subject. The curriculum was not challenging enough for me, and I was like, you know what? I don't get into challenges. I'm not interested in slogging or the puzzle has to mean something to me before I get interested in it. That's the big thing. And the subjects that I was not doing the best in were the subjects that I was not the most interested in, or was finding to be so mundane as to like, why am I doing this stuff? This is like gross information practically. And the teacher was immediately right back at me like, well, if it's so easy, then why not just get it done? I says, I don't know, because I'm being obstinate. Yes, when you mix a little bit of stubbornness with a lot of intelligence and way more imagination than anyone's brain should possibly ever be burdened with, you get a personality like mine that is many parts arrogance and asininity. Well, I won't even say I'm asinine. I'm more, I would say, sarcastic and arrogant. A little bit impatient. I'm not as impatient as I used to be. I was like so fucking in a rush to get it done. I can't tell you how many model kits, how many plastic solvent-based model kits I ended up, weathering and creating battle damage, Chevys, junkyard shit, junkyards. A lot of my model car kits would end up being junkers, and not because it was fun to do all that weathering and detail and distress and detritus kind of stuff, but because I needed a way to like say, oops. I didn't wait long enough for that glue to set, and I thought more was better, but it isn't. So I've got this, horrendous melting sludge where the bonnet and the engine hood should be, and yeah. So yeah, playing a strike like this is like, why don't you just die? Well, I am. That's why I'm talking while I'm doing it, because I was playing with my friends right now. At least then we could tell nasty jokes to each other and have a giggle. That's the problem. This game, nobody's on microphone. I go to Elder Scrolls, and if I'm on microphone just yawn like I am right now, within about a minute or so, there'll be somebody in the chat going, hey man, what's up? You sound bored. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of bored. He goes, you want to go kill a world boss? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go kill a world boss. This is cool, dude. Hey, you get in your guild? I got spots for 2 more. Yeah, man, I want to join my guild. Fuck yeah. I'll probably only be in the guild for a month, though, because I get bored. Yeah, that's obvious. Actual conversation about 4 years ago in Elder Scrolls, and I've yet to leave that guild because they are a lot of fun to play with, and the guild boss is super cool.
Here she comes.
Although I wish he would update his fucking house with permission so we could use his crafting halls. But don't get me wrong, I mean, that's a privilege that the guild master can decide whether or not he wants to do. But it would be nicer not to have to travel to literal Elder Scrolls hell to like these crafting stations. That just, burning skies are just not the thing I want to have kind of, chilling while crafting kind of stuff. Okay, we killed all the things. Why isn't her shield dropping over there? Okay, there we go. Do it again, because that's who she is. She's just the bestest ever. I actually walked into it because I thought I could. Because I wanted to. Oh yeah! Yeah, everybody shoot their fucking shit I'm shooting at. Why don't you shoot your own stuff? God, people. Dead. Man, what a waste. Oh, at least I leveled up my Taipan. What do we got in here? Garbage.
Eris.
I mean, literal garbage. Look at that. That's literal garbage. Strident Whistle is bullshit. Anybody who thinks this is a good bow is fucking smoking something toxic.
The Hive must have grander ambitions
All I'm
for the
doing
pyramid's
is grabbing
influences.
fucking shards.
Return to me. There is much to discuss.
If you're not gilded or masterworked, you're gone. I gotta get an ascendant shard. I need an ascendant shard. One more strike. Well. I like to keep things simple. Well, here's the thing. When I came to Destiny, everybody said, "Oh, you like Skyrim? Oh, this is like Skyrim, but in space." I was like, "Ooh, I like sci-fi, and I like Skyrim." And I was expecting like a crafting system, a skill tree system, which kind of we do, but not really. I was expecting my armor to be, any kind of armor I want. Instead of having Warlock, Hunter, and Titan armor, there was light, medium, and heavy armor. Mixing, matching pieces. We could do that. I mean, the character building in this game is very superficial. So why am I still playing? Because I don't know. There's something about the aesthetic that's kind of still pleasing. It's kind of nice. I mean, it's not a bad game overall. It's just there are certain parts and pockets in the game that are just like, I would like to get rid of them. It's kind of like Baron von Rapp was talking about on his latest YouTube. He was doing a Q&A, and it's called Dungeon something other. What's his channel? Baron von Rapp is his name. Yes, his family are actually linked to some nobility, although it's not recognized anymore because most of it was dismantled by the Russian governments. Get my glasses on. I like to play this game because I don't need my glasses. Dungeon Craft or something like that? No, not Dungeon Craft. That's the professor. I think his name was Dave. Well, fudge. Do I not have it on my subscriptions? I thought I had him as a sub. Oh, I can go to my history. Stupid. Come on, keep up with me, game. Keep up with me, world. That's the real thing, is that
I want you to get in there
video gaming used to be fast. Now it just feels slow.
Commander Zavala has requested that
I used to think that video gaming was like, yeah,
please allow me to help you with your invasion of the Insight Terminus.
No.
Oh, hello, Failsafe.
You're going to be spending hours in this shit. All I care about is
I have not detected
how long you spend in the
significant
game, not
activity
whether
in
or not
that
you're
area
actually having
since
fun.
shortly after the Exodus Black arrived.
I don't want to fucking...
Well, that's good news.
I don't have an auto
Maybe we
rifle.
won't run into
Why do
much
I have
resistance.
two of these?
Yeah, but
right.
since death kind of follows
Do
you
I
around,
need this?
I wouldn't count on that.
Wait, are they the same?
Positive as ever, I see.
Are these both the same? They're exotics. They should be the same. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I guess I don't need this then. Let's see what my bounties are. Maybe I'll go to the tower for a break. We have linear fusion rifles, super kills, season of the Seraph. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? More than a weapon week 3 completed. Heist Battlegrounds. Death Tongue Choristers. In the Heist Battlegrounds playlist, complete heists and defeat Death Tongue Choristers. Huh. Oh God! All of this to get focused Umbral weapons so that I can get patterns for the new Seraph weapons. Just, I don't know. I'm all the fucking time evaluating my life choices. Like 3 times I had to press that X button fuck off the goddamn sparrow. This is what I'm talking about. I just don't have the patience. I think what it is that I don't value this game as much as I used to in light of so many other games that do what Destiny does and kind of does it a little bit better. Hello. I keep playing it because it does have... Oh, come on. It has that promise, you know? It's like I know Destiny can be better because I've seen Destiny be better. I've experienced better with Destiny. And I think that's what it really comes down to. It's like this. There's a Skyrim moment for you, buddies. Oh my god. I want to put you out of your misery, bud. There it goes. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm going back to the tower. I gotta... Yeah, I'm going back to the tower. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully 23 will be better.